I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman, and especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and—
You won't believe the latest scandal to hit Hollywood. Could Blake Lively's romance rumors with Justin Baldoni be the cause of a massive meltdown on set? It's a story that's spiraling out of control, with rumors, wild theories, and possible lawsuits.
to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence. I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze.
Blake Lively is no stranger to the limelight, and even more so to the rumors that seem to follow her every move. From her role as Serena Woodsen on Gossip Girl to her real-life romance with Ryan Reynolds, Blake has become a fixture in Hollywood's most talked-about relationships. Her personal life has often been in the spotlight, with her past romances fueling much of the media frenzy surrounding her. Blake famously dated her Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley while the two worked together on the hit series. And of course, who can forget her whirlwind romance with Ryan Reynolds? Their relationship blossomed during the filming of Green Lantern, and the two eventually married, forming one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. But despite her seemingly happy marriage, rumors continue to swirl around Blake, particularly when it comes to her on-set chemistry with her male co-stars. Her rumored romantic entanglements aren't limited to just Penn and Ryan, however. There were whispers of her having a flirtatious relationship with Ben Affleck during the filming of The Town, even though at the time Blake was in a relationship with Penn and Ben was married to Jennifer Garner. With such a track record, it's no wonder that when she started working alongside Justin Baldoni in It Ends With Us, the rumor mill went into overdrive. This time, fans began speculating whether Blake had fallen for Justin the way she supposedly had with previous co-stars.
There were many instances on set where I just let the women figure it out, and I took a step back and jumped in more as an actor in those scenes than either.
The stage was set, and as soon as Blake and Justin's chemistry was noticed by the public, all eyes turned to their on-screen and off-screen dynamics. Was Blake just being friendly and professional, or was something deeper at play? The rumors would soon take on a life of their own, setting the stage for what would become a Hollywood spectacle. The rumor mill surrounding Blake Lively's relationship with her co-star Justin Baldoni on the set of It Ends With Us is wild, but one theory stands out above the rest: the forbidden romance angle. According to this particular rumor, Blake didn't just get caught up in the emotional journey of her character, she allegedly developed real, personal feelings for Justin during filming. This isn't just your typical on-set chemistry we're talking about. The speculation suggests that Blake's crush wasn't one-sided. She supposedly tried to flirt with Justin, perhaps even subtly throwing out some signals to see if he might be interested.
Just tell me what it was like also collaborating with Blake.
Oh, she's a creative force. She's a genius. She was involved in every aspect of this production, and everything she touched, she made better.
But here's where things take a sharp turn. Justin reportedly wasn't playing along. Instead of reciprocating Blake's advances, he reportedly shut things down. This rejection is said to have left Blake feeling embarrassed and heartbroken. This isn't a scenario where both actors are equally into each other, and it's not just a brief crush that fades with time. It's the kind of situation that leads to real, complex emotions. Some people believe that this rejection might have been the trigger for a chain of events that escalated into something much bigger than just a romantic disappointment. And what happened next? According to some versions of the story, after realizing that Justin wasn't going to fall for her, Blake allegedly pivoted to a more dramatic reaction: claims of harassment. Now, this is where things get truly messy. The theory posits that Blake, feeling rejected and perhaps humiliated, might have shifted the narrative, casting Justin as the villain in this Hollywood drama.
Bringing on a stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw, and we all worked together to figure out, well, how can the intimacy of this and the violence kind of—
If you can't get your crush to fall for you, why not make him look bad and save face? It's a theory that, while shocking, seems to fit with the narrative that some fans are creating. What makes this theory particularly compelling to some is that Blake's history of on-set relationships with her co-stars, especially with Penn Badgley on Gossip Girl and Ryan Reynolds on Green Lantern, has led some to think she might have a pattern of falling for her leading men. So when the chemistry between her and Justin didn't evolve in the way she expected, the speculation is that things might have turned into something more dramatic than just a simple rejection. This forbidden romance theory explains the strange tension on set, and some of the more confusing moments surrounding the film's production. And that's where the drama really starts to take off. The alleged tension on set, mixed with the rumors of unrequited love, create the perfect conditions for a Hollywood meltdown. But what's even more shocking is the idea that all of this could have been orchestrated into a larger narrative. Blake's alleged heartbreak turning into a full-blown scandal. On set, Blake Lively wasn't just playing a character in It Ends With Us. She was deeply immersed in the role, where her character's emotional journey was intimately tied to romance. It's no secret that many actors, especially in emotionally charged roles, find themselves blurring the lines between reality and fiction. This creates a unique challenge, particularly when you have a deeply romantic storyline, which Blake's character did. For her, it wasn't just acting, it was feeling. She openly admitted that she could sense fireworks in the air when it came to her on-screen romance, describing her emotional connection to the script as something that could ignite intense feelings. However, the twist came when Blake's reported feelings for her co-star, Justin Baldoni, grew beyond the scope of the role. There's a theory going around that Blake caught real-life feelings for Justin during their time working together, something that seems plausible given the intensity of the scenes they shared. Blake, after all, has a history of mixing romance with her work. With her previous co-stars, like Penn Badgley from Gossip Girl and Ryan Reynolds in Green Lantern, it's been rumored that sparks flew between the actors beyond the characters they portrayed. Now it seems Justin might have been the latest to fall into her orbit. But there's a major catch. Justin was reportedly a method actor, fully immersed in his role as a deeply complex and emotionally distant character. As a result, he wasn't reciprocating Blake's affection, despite the romantic chemistry on screen. The potential for tension was high. While Blake was likely caught up in her role and the feelings it stirred in her, Justin was reportedly all about staying true to his character's emotional detachment. His focus on staying in character may have led him to ignore or dismiss any signals Blake might have been sending. Imagine trying to get closer to someone you're emotionally connected to in a scene, only to realize that person isn't on the same page. For Blake, this could have felt like a rejection, and that's where the rumor mill starts churning. The on-screen romance might have crossed over into real feelings, leading to an awkward, painful situation. Blake, according to these theories, might have even tried to amp up the flirtation in an attempt to gauge Justin's interest. But instead of the reciprocation she hoped for, she faced the cold reality that her feelings weren't shared. That's where things likely got messy. This scenario would have created significant tension on set. While Blake might have been emotionally invested, Justin, focused on his method acting approach, wasn't engaging with her in the way she expected. It's not hard to imagine how these unreciprocated feelings could have contributed to on-set drama, making the filming process far from smooth. Blake's reported openness about her emotional connection to the role only adds another layer to the situation. Was she just admiring the script, or was there something deeper at play? As the tension escalated, it's easy to see how the situation could have spun out of control, leading to rumors and speculations about Blake's actions and Justin's lack of response. Was it just a case of a professional actress getting too involved in her character's emotions? Or was there something more to the story, something that might have gone beyond the boundaries of professional conduct? The fallout from Blake's alleged unreciprocated feelings for Justin Baldoni could have been significant, especially considering the high stakes of a Hollywood production. Once it became clear that Justin wasn't returning her affections, some sources speculate that Blake may have turned to a more dramatic course of action. Instead of simply moving on or keeping her emotions in check like a seasoned professional, the rumor suggests that Blake might have shifted her focus to accusing Justin of harassment. If this theory is true, it paints a picture of a potentially explosive scenario where Blake, feeling rejected, would attempt to redirect the blame onto Justin in order to save face and control the narrative around their relationship, or lack thereof, and run a fire on Justin Sudolo's career, trump the media and bar. The timing is certainly suspicious. Blake had just given birth to her fourth child, and the intense emotions that can accompany postpartum experiences might have played a role in how she perceived the dynamics on set. When you're filming a movie like It Ends With Us, which centers around deep emotional and romantic connections, it's easy to see how those feelings could blur the line between reality and fiction. If Blake found herself emotionally invested in her co-star, especially given the intensity of their on-screen chemistry, she might have struggled to separate her feelings from the role she was playing. It's possible that, during this period of heightened emotions, Blake misinterpreted her attraction to Justin as a deeper connection, leading her to feel personally rejected when he didn't reciprocate. The theory gains more traction when considering the broader context of Hollywood's famously turbulent dynamics. In the world of A-list stars, emotions can often run high, and relationships, both personal and professional, can quickly become entangled. Postpartum hormones, combined with the emotional depth of a romantic role, may have created the perfect storm for Blake to feel vulnerable. And when that vulnerability wasn't met with the affection she hoped for from Justin, some speculate that she turned to other means, potentially framing the situation as harassment rather than simply acknowledging it as a case of unrequited love. This idea of Blake possibly pivoting to a harassment claim is, of course, speculative and dramatic, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, considering Hollywood's history of explosive public relationships, accusations, and legal battles. Whether or not there's any truth to these rumors, the speculation only adds to the growing tension surrounding the production. Blake's personal life has often been a subject of intense scrutiny, and the idea of a high-profile love triangle or even an alleged harassment situation adds another layer to the swirling chaos that surrounded the filming of It Ends With Us. Now, as with any juicy Hollywood rumor, skepticism is inevitable. This situation is no exception. Many insist that Blake Lively, a seasoned professional, would never let personal emotions affect her work. They argue that the idea of turning unreciprocated feelings into harassment claims is exaggerated and far-fetched. However, conspiracy theorists have a different take, pointing to what they call suspicious pieces of evidence that suggest something more may have happened behind the scenes. Take, for example, a seemingly harmless Instagram comment. About 100 weeks ago, Justin Baldoni shared a sweaty workout video, and Blake commented, "Amazing!" On the surface, it appeared playful, but some fans interpreted it as subtle flirtation rather than just casual banter. Considering Blake's well-documented history of on-set romances, many began to wonder if this comment was more than friendly admiration. This isn't the first time Blake has been linked to co-stars. Her past relationships with Penn Badgley on Gossip Girl and Ryan Reynolds during Green Lantern have contributed to the perception that she has a habit of blurring the lines between work and personal life. Some now wonder if the same scenario played out with Justin. Fans speculate that Blake may have been signaling interest through playful interactions, hoping for reciprocation. When that didn't happen, did she pivot the narrative in her favor? Some believe she subtly positioned herself as a victim, transforming rejection into a bigger controversy. Could her alleged friendliness on set have been part of a larger strategy? Whether it's a simple misunderstanding or a carefully crafted plan, the speculation is far from over. As if the drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni wasn't enough, there's yet another twist to this saga: Blake's husband, Ryan Reynolds. If there's one thing fans know about Ryan, it's that he's fiercely protective of his family, especially Blake. Rumors suggest that once he caught wind of Blake's alleged on-set crush on Justin, he took matters into his own hands. Hollywood has seen its fair share of overprotective partners, and Ryan is known for his quick wit and ability to handle situations with humor. But this time, insiders believe he may have taken a more direct approach. Was he concerned that these whispers could impact their personal lives? Some sources claim that Ryan's protective instincts kicked in, leading him to confront Justin about the alleged romantic tension brewing on set. But that's not all. Things get even messier. Reports suggest that Ryan wasn't just worried about emotional boundaries. He was also upset over Justin's alleged comments about Blake's weight during a lift scene. Supposedly, Justin asked about her weight for choreography purposes, but it didn't sit well with Blake. Or Ryan. The rumor mill suggests that Ryan demanded an apology, seeing it as a slight against his wife's post-pregnancy body. Given his history of standing up for Blake, it wouldn't be surprising if he took a firm stance on the matter. The idea of Ryan stepping in to defend Blake's honor adds yet another layer to the already complicated drama surrounding the set. If this rumor is true, it's easy to see how tensions could have escalated from there. And if you think that's wild, hold on, because it gets even better. Some fans believe Ryan may have thrown subtle shade at Justin in Deadpool 2. There's a scene where Ryan's character seemingly pokes fun at a figure many believe represents Justin Baldoni. Was it an innocent joke, or was it a deliberate jab at the rumored tension between them? Some think it's a classic case of Ryan using humor to assert dominance while maintaining a lighthearted front. After all, Hollywood stars are known for slipping subtle digs into their work, and fans are always ready to dissect every detail. Could this have been Ryan's way of addressing the situation without stirring up more public drama? Whatever the truth may be, one thing's clear. This entire situation has turned what should have been a straightforward movie production into a full-blown soap opera. With rumors of lawsuits, behind-the-scenes drama, and a love triangle that may or may not have existed, it's no wonder fans are hooked. Whether Ryan Reynolds really intervened to protect his wife, or if it's all media hype, the drama surrounding It Ends With Us continues to steal the spotlight. And as Hollywood history has shown us, once the rumor mill starts turning, it's hard to stop. Now, let's really dive into the heart of the matter. Is this entire scandal believable, or is it just another piece of Hollywood gossip cooked up by fans and the media? While some might dismiss the idea of Blake Lively developing real feelings for Justin Baldoni as pure speculation, others argue that there are enough clues to suggest otherwise. After all, Hollywood is no stranger to actors getting too immersed in their roles, forming on-set relationships that go beyond the script, and personal dynamics that unexpectedly turn into public scandals. The entertainment industry thrives on drama, both on and off-screen, and with the intense romantic themes of It Ends With Us, it's easy to see why fans believe there might be something more to this story. And let's not forget the curious timing of it all. Blake Lively's history with co-stars is a key factor fueling these rumors. Over the years, she has developed a reputation for forming close connections with the people she works with, whether it was her long-term relationship with Penn Badgley during Gossip Girl, or her whirlwind romance with Ryan Reynolds after Green Lantern. It's hard to ignore the pattern, and fans of the rumor argue that Blake's alleged crush on Justin Baldoni follows that same trajectory. Some speculate that the emotional weight of her role in It Ends With Us, combined with her personal life, could have blurred the lines between fiction and reality, making it easy to believe that feelings might have developed behind the scenes. Then there's the so-called evidence, or rather the lack of it. While no solid proof has surfaced to confirm the romance rumors, that doesn't mean they can be dismissed entirely. Hollywood is known for keeping secrets, and many celebrity scandals only come to light years later. In an industry where publicists, managers, and agents carefully control narratives, it's possible that the truth is being kept under wraps. Some fans argue that without direct denials from either Blake or Justin, speculation will continue to spiral. The absence of proof, in this case, only adds fuel to the fire, making the rumors seem even more plausible to those who want to believe. However, not everyone is convinced. Skeptics argue that Blake is a seasoned professional with years of experience in the industry. They believe she's far too disciplined to let personal emotions interfere with her work, especially on such a high-profile project. Would she really risk her reputation over a fleeting crush? From this perspective, the idea of her pursuing Justin Baldoni seems far-fetched and out of character. Ultimately, this entire saga might just be a case of fans reading too much into minor details, Instagram comments, casual glances, and playful on-set interactions. But in Hollywood, perception often outweighs reality, and as long as people are talking, the speculation will continue. Whether it's real or just another fabricated storyline, one thing's for sure: Hollywood knows how to keep us hooked. So, what do you think? Is there truth to the rumor that Blake Lively caught feelings for Justin Baldoni, or is it just another Hollywood fantasy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I need to know where you stand, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this drama and all the latest Hollywood chaos. Stay messy, stay blessed, and get ready for the next wild ride.